This is Duantonio Johnson. Let's go find out about adult entertainment.
Like half retarded.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much, man. How's it going?
Shooting a segment for my YouTube video. My name's Duantonio.
Right on, man.
Can you tell me a little bit about this place?
Well, my wife is Fangling Lee. She's the artist. She's the one that does all this different stuff in the booth. We normally do a lot of porn conventions and stuff like that. This is our first, like, Comic-Con.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you making some cash?
Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah.
Was it a good investment?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
Is it hard to get a booth here?
Yeah, actually, there's like a 3-year waiting list, but we got in, like, last minute.
Can you tell me, like, a little bit about the work behind you?
Well, she does like female figures in like dreamlike settings, you know. She uses acrylic paints for the backgrounds and then paints her figures out in oils. And
what does the white symbolize?
The white there's no real symbolization for just the white.
Yes. Alright, can you show me, like, tell me a little bit about these paintings in here? Like, do you do them mostly, or?
My wife does. I just stretch the canvases, yeah, and make the frames and stuff like that.
And how does she come up with these ideas?
They all just come out of her head, man.
Like, does she smoke any of that ganja or anything?
Sometimes, for a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Yeah, I'm really digging these pictures. How much do these normally run you?
It depends. Like a piece like this right here is like $7,500, but then we have, you know, we have prints.
Yeah, man, I'd love to have that behind my bed or something.
Right on, man.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
What's the cheapest thing you got here?
The cheapest thing we have is we have prints out front in a bin, like around the other side there, for like $40, $20, and $10, like on the different sizes.
You guys draw like really detailed ones ever? Or?
She does like all different types of things, man. I mean, it just depends. Some of the things just come out of her mind, and a lot of other things are like commissioned pieces, you know, like where it's specifically what somebody wants.
Like two people.
Yeah. Or like a portrait or something like that, you know.
I understand.
Like she does portraits of like porn stars and stuff like that a lot of the time.
Oh, that's cool. You ever go meet them?
Yeah. Well, we do all the porn conventions, and like we sell paintings to a lot of them.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this is Duantonio Johnson, and I'm just finishing up my segment with
Tim Coleman, man.
Nice to meet you.
Right on.
Okay.
They're $30 left.
Sir.
And they're going to sell out today, so just FYI.
Sir.
Yes.
Are you the guy that sells those really cool games?
Yes, we sell the dating sim games.
I was looking for the one where you're like in prison and you're trying to get out.
Enzi falsely accused.
Yeah, what's that one about?
Basically, you play a guy who's accused of murder, and you are you're innocent. And your job is to prove your innocence. And so you've got various ways to go about that. You've got to get your lawyer on board who will help prove your innocence, or you've got there's a guy who's a newspaper reporter and he can help you. It's all these different paths to go through. It's a really good game. It's Napoleonic France. It's just really beautifully done.
Is this one's sexual, right?
Yeah, all the games are adult. There's a couple of exceptions. But yeah.
How old do I have to be to get it?
You have to be 18. If you're 18, I'll sell it to you.
What happens to this one and this one?
Basically, it's like a multi-path game where you've got you know, different choices to make. Some of your choices are to try to escape, which usually ends in.
Isn't it the one where you try to escape getting raped or something?
Well, there's a little bit of. I mean, there's some rough parts of the game, but it's not really actually too bad. It's not even that dark a game. Most of the endings are very positive, very upbeat.
Which one would you recommend? Which game?
Well, if you're interested in these, it's a yaoi type of game, and if you're into that, that's yaoi.
Yeah, I have a yaoi magazine. But
yeah, these are the yaoi games. Everything else is dating sim games.
Well, what's the best dating sim game?
One that I really like a lot is called Yumemiru Kusuri. It's written by the writer who did Family Project, and if you know anything about these games, that's just one of the most epic, legendary games ever. In this game, basically, you are interacting with 3 different girls, and it's just all about how you change them and how they change you. For example, this girl, She is, what's her name?
Sharika Kia.
Aika, yeah. So she's moved here to your town from another town. She's being teased by these girls.
And you're trying to seduce her?
Yeah, you actually have to save her, and you have to sort of protect her from these girls. And as you do that, she becomes your girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And so, but you have to do right by her. Some of the bad endings are so freaky. You're just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. She like killed herself because you didn't go where you said you'd go or something like that. So it's a really good game though.
Are there any really good scenes in there, right?
Yeah, this is really good art. So that's a really good game. Also, the Cigar Family. This is basically just one of the best games to explore.
Have you played all these?
I've played a lot of them. I haven't. Some of them I translated. Some of them I did the debugging on or whatever.
You made these?
Yeah, basically we're the licensors.
And you got to draw the...
No. We license from the Japanese companies.
Oh, okay.
So in this game, you basically are going off to college and you're living with the widow, Cigar, and her 4 daughters. And it's all about the different paths that you go with these individuals.
Does that one have good scenes in it?
Yeah, this is also really good. And all the games by ZYX Zix, they have the animated sex scenes, and that's also
nice.
They're pretty cool. And you have a lot of gameplay. You're going to go back and play. This one has, I think, 10 endings. This one has 3 main endings, but there's a couple other endings. So,
and they're all different scenes?
Yeah, and you've got a lot of stuff to explore. It's not like a DVD where you buy it and you're like, okay, that was over.
Right.